Welcome, everybody. Welcome to this month of May 2025. Thank you for returning. Those are new. Welcome, returning. Thank you for being here. A nice digital break that I took. I'm Ronnita. Welcome to the channel. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit the like button, but mostly make sure that you are signed up for my email on the website at https://crisispsychic.com. You can find me there. You can book sessions with me, so much more. So let's get into this month of 2025. I took a nice digital break, a good 40 days or so off. So, we have to take breaks. I don't really remember taking a digital break in a very long time. I think since before 2020, 2019, something like that. But thank you if you've been waiting patiently for me, or if you're new, welcome. Okay, so let me give you a little bit of the overview and looking at my notes, pulling the 3 cards for the month of May of 2025. So the month of May, now coming in, the month of May, we might find ourselves in a lot of intuitive overdrive, okay? If you're sensitive to yourself, highly sensitive to hearing about other situations within, or not hearing, either way, you will, okay? This makes sense as the month begins with a new sense of ceremony, new connections for yourself. It's the thinning of air as well between spring, now that we're in spring, and then the thinning to getting to summer equinox will happen in the mid-June, okay? So with this, we'll be receiving messages from our ancestors, our guides, the divine, and other spirits more than usual, okay? So, however, the noise is a lot, so you have to make sure you're deciphering. Also deciphering in noise in your relationships, making sure that you're hearing correctly, whether they're making sense to you. It will feel a little like you're standing out in the crowd, in the room, and with several conversations going on at once. Sometimes you'll be, during this month, having several conversations in your head, having several conversations in your workplace with loved ones, and planning, and so much more, okay? If you want to hear what they have to say, your spirit guides, ancestors, and the divine, we have to give ourselves time and space to stay grounded and centered, and you will never understand what they are trying to tell you if you can't stand rooted and sound in your own energy, okay? So with that being said there, what I did was pull 3 cards for the month. You can actually take deep breaths before you look at these cards to see how they align with you. Take deep breaths, getting rooted, okay? So what is changing for this month of May? Now, what is changing in this month of May is the 5 of Wands, okay? The 5 of Wands. Now, with the 5 of Wands, there's some conflict, some debating, definitely amps up the mixed messages and overlapping of signals, and it will feel kind of wonky and confusing. But rather than being a positive situation, we might find ourselves getting mixed up in multiple scenarios, so be mindful of that, where we can't tell what's up and what's down. Wires can get crossed, information can get crossed, communication can get crossed, and you can see there's a lot of crossing going here and can be escalated. But the messages we do get might be busy, and also our own messages may get voided because we may not be able to hear what's directly. So that means take your time, okay? Now, with the 10 of Pentacles, what is staying the same, make sure I put it is in reverse, okay? So the first card is the 5 of Wands, okay? And then we have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So this question on the third is, what has stayed the same for this month of May? What has stayed the same? So as for what has stayed the same, this one is pretty obvious. There will likely be some instability for you in this physical world. This can be anything from connecting to the elements of earth, family, home life, finances, abundance, and so much more. Right now, we are in the season of Taurus. So the Queen of Cups that came in reverse for the complete month is our warning to stay grounded, but we might find the need to ground beneath us, or grounding, breathing, stepping outdoors with no shoes on, putting your feet in the earth. It will help you to feel more solid and more rooted. Right now, there's likely not much we can do about that besides our best to stay rooted and grounded in our truths. Take time for yourself, do cleansing baths, so that way you're grounded and able to hear correctly for yourself, and don't make hasty moves as well. Sometimes it can get escalated. There's still like an escalation energy from last month to this month, so pay attention to that for yourself, especially in your relationships. Be mindful of unnecessary arguments, fights with co-workers, children, your family. So pay attention to that. Take your time before you make hasty decisions with conflict. Okay, so the third card, is the Sun. Okay, what should we keep in mind? What should we keep in mind? So all is not lost in the month of May. Just like the bright sun in the sky, the sun is in the tarot message of hope for the future. So though we might find ourselves all kinds of mixed up during the month, it likely serves as a purpose, and there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, so for us to look forward, make sure that you're keeping your eyes forward. All right, making sure you don't get stuck in your mind. We may not be able to see this for a while we're in the thick of just changes and things that may be voided, that no longer will continue into your journey or your path or in your relationships. There may be some disputes, like I'm saying, and disagreements, but as long as you know it's there about the sun looking ahead, you have something to look forward to. Okay, and so let me give you a little bit of a reminder. All right, so, and you probably hear me but stuffy. We have a lot of allergens in the air, so I'm pretty much battling with that. So the card of the year, the energy of this year of 2025 for the astrological year, if you like to begin in January or in March, starting with spring, the card of the year, give you a reminder from when I pulled in January, is the King of Cups in reverse. So we have overwhelmed, anxiety, emotional manipulation, and emotional immaturity. So that is what's laid ahead for the astrological year. So being aware of that, you need to work through those particular key emotions with your emotions and with your logic to make sure you're doing dual things. The goal for 2025 is in the Six of Wands. So success, recognition, hard work, and what else? Pride. Okay? Now the obstacles for 2025, giving you a reminder, is the Ten of Cups. People pleasing, overly nice, matrodomes, and self-sacrifice. Okay? So putting it all together for this month of May, I'm pretty ready for this month, and I hope that you are. Let me know in the comments or email me or contact me for your personalized readings, for your life, your birthday, for your relationships, finances, money, decisions, so much more. I'm here to offer talk sessions as well. But you want to look back into what April looked like and its continuation into May. There may be something we could do about our foundations. Okay, pay attention to your foundations and money repair and credit repair. Paying attention to that. Shown in Ten of Pentacles in reverse, okay, make sure that you're working towards balancing yourself, okay? Don't worry about opinions or negativity of others. It doesn't matter, okay? It's about what you believe about what? yourself. Okay? So what do you think? Do you have any insight to share in the comments down below, or either contact me for your personalized readings, contact me for your ritual work in many areas that I do for your life. Contact me for that. Book appointments for rituals. A good time for that as well for this month of May. But what did you get from this collective reading? And how do you think May will go for you? Okay. If you want to do your own reading with me for this month, you can find me on my website. Okay. Also, there are blog posts and so much more available on the website. Join Patreon as well, and so much more. So have a great month of May. And what do we want to do? Make sure we stay grounded. Okay? And I'll talk to you soon.